How's it going, everybody? Doing a ramble here. Come chewing, whispering ramble here for May. I wanted to do this May 1st, but I did some other things, but I'm just going to be rambling about whatever. Maybe some finger fluttering. I want to do a video. Somebody was watching. This was maybe mid-April. They had commented on one of my old camera brushing videos. And I want to do another one, but I can't do it with that camera anymore because this laptop does not take those memory cards. And I might have, I don't think I have the cable that would connect the camera to this. But I might do it where, I think I've tried to do it before where I'll actually have that actual digital camera and I'll tap on it into this mic and brush it. And maybe just do some stuff here for like the facial kind of part, like brush this camera here, this webcam or whatever. I got asked about doing like a video on the NFL draft, but I responded to that comment. I was like, I just honestly don't know many of the players that were drafted. I don't even know who Denver drafted. I didn't even look to see. I know they didn't have a pick till like the third round, but I didn't even look to see those picks. I've been out of the loop on the NFL stuff. I'm still gonna do that baseball ramble probably next week. I think they're about 33 games in. Get to about the 40-point ramble about the early goings on in the MLB season. Oilers, I'm filming this Thursday, it's going to go Friday. Oilers lost game 1 to the Knights, the Golden Knights. Draisaitl had 4 goals. Apparently nobody else on the team showed up. That's the problem, though, with the Oilers. If they're getting lit up, they can score 5 goals. Doesn't matter if they're goal, they have to score like 7 goals a game if their goalies are really shit in the bed. I don't know if Florida's playing the Leafs again tonight. They did win game 1, Florida, so I don't know what that series is going to be going into tomorrow. The Hurricanes beat up on the Devils pretty bad in game 1, and the Kraken beat Dallas in game 1, I think. I can't remember. And basketball's been going on. Golden State's down 1-0 to the Lakers. I think the Sixers Celtics are 1-1. Denver's up 2-0 on the Phoenix. Now some of these teams are playing tonight, so that those series are going to be a little different than what I'm saying. Who's the other series in the East? Oh, Knicks and the Heat are 1-1, I believe. They might be playing tonight as well. That's some quick sports stuff. Going to GameStop a little later tonight. There's a game I won't say what game it is that I was interested in because I really liked the original one back on the Genesis, and they made a second one for some reason out of nowhere. Maybe came out like 2 years ago. I'm kind of wary of it, but it's like $8 for the PlayStation 4 used, and apparently there's a copy in the GameStop near me, so I'm going to see if it's still there. Maybe pick up something else, I don't know. But it's pretty cheap, it's under $10, so that's worth giving it a shot. It's supposed to be pretty warm this weekend, high 60s, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, so I'm hoping to get some G-sales. Saturday morning, then we're going to go to my fiance's mom's apartment. The dumpster's coming, we're going to finish cleaning all that stuff out today. Thursday I was off, so I'm filming this today, like I said, it's going to be perfect. We donated some stuff to AmVets. Today we brought that. We brought a piece of furniture too. They'll take some furniture. We threw some furniture out as well at the curb. But that was taken by people come and take stuff, which is fine. Go ahead, You're doing the garbage men a favor, taking some of the stuff, but we're going to get the dumpster tomorrow. So that's when we're going to go to town. We did some other stuff. We've been bagging up stuff. She's been throwing out stuff over last week, I think it was. So do some of that Saturday and then Sunday as well. But I'm hoping there's some G sales this weekend. I gotta look on Craigslist again. There's been nothing lined up yet. But out here, in Islip at least, especially compared to Massapequa, you would come across at least 15 when it's starting to get like the G sales were starting to really pick up. You'd see 15 at least, 15 to 20 throughout Massapequa. That's just on Craigslist, and then other people don't do Craigslist. They just put signs up on the telephone poles. Out here in Islip, you don't see that as much the Craigslist. A lot of people just put signs out. So you got to go hitting the areas and stuff and looking. You'll see some listed on Craigslist, but not enough. But a lot of West Islip will come up. Like East Islip doesn't matter because it's right next to Islip. Central Islip's north, but West Islip you have to go through Bayshore and Bright Waters to get that West Islip. You think West Islip would be next to Islip as well, but it is not. So that's much, I'm not walking or riding my bike all the way down there. It's too far. I have rode my bike to Bayshore once or twice, like the kind of beginning of Bayshore from the east side. A few times, but I typically don't go overly far. But like I said, a lot of people just put their stuff up on the telephone pole, so you gotta kind of hit the right spots and the right streets. The way Massapequa was set up, you have a couple of, like Park Boulevard, Broadway, both Broadways, actually, because it's Massapequa and Massapequa Park. They're different towns, they're the same town. All these towns on Long Island are the same town, let's be honest. But there's like, Hicksville Road, Broadway, Park Boulevard. There's certain streets you can hit, especially you can go down Merrick Road as well. And, if people are just putting signs up, those are the big spots to hit because a lot of streets branch off of those streets. A lot of side streets branch off of those. It's a little less, the structure of the town isn't, like the layout of the town isn't the same here. It's a little more like, all over the place. There's a couple places I can go down Union Boulevard a little bit, Montauk Highway you can go down, which is the Merrick Road turns into that. It's the same road. And where else? I'm trying to think. There's another. It's really Montauk Highway is the big one because you can forget all the ones that go south, all the streets that go south off of Montauk. It's kind of annoying that there aren't a lot of specific points you can go to. That's just how it is. Hold on a sec. Alright, that's absolutely... I'm leaving it in. I thought I just muted this microphone. I pushed the button and it did not mute, and I farted. I was trying to mute it so you guys wouldn't hear that. You'll clearly hear it. I'm leaving it in. Fuck it. I looked down, I hit it, and I'm like, oh wait, what are you gonna do? I was trying to give you guys the courtesy and the respect of not having you hear that by hitting the mute button, but I didn't hit it hard enough and it didn't work, so I gotta go back and listen to that, see how loud it is. Little comedy for everybody there. I'm comfortable enough with you guys that I can fart in front of you. But yeah, I haven't played anything. I played some of the Callisto Protocol and Uncharted the other night. I didn't play anything yesterday. I'm probably not going to play anything today. So, we'll see. Like I said, next week I want to try to get a role play up, and I want to get kind of into a little more of a role play groove. I don't think I put up any in April. I think March I had like 3 or something like that, but and get back in some gameplays as well. I was doing a little better with the gameplays, and then obviously the stuff started to happen in my personal life. So I was kind of just trying to do basic stuff that didn't involve much thought. Like a ramble, eating videos, drink reviews, some collection vids, stuff like that. The role plays are obviously a little more involved, and set up, and I have to be interested in playing the game to do it. So, I guess about Stuntman with hard candy. So, whenever I get that Stuntman up, I'll do it with hard candy. I do want to pop it in. Maybe this weekend I'll try to, if I have free time when we get home, like for Saturday night or something. Throw on the PS2 and just play a little bit of Stuntman just to get into the groove of it, because that game can be kind of punishing if I'll just sit there and be screwing stuff up like an idiot, you know. You gotta get back into playing it. Yeah. I'm trying to think if I've watched anything recently. I don't think I even have been bothering to watch anything. Oh, I talked about the Mario Bros. Now my stomach's making noises. The Mario Brothers movie. Super Mario Bros. I watched that. I thought it was alright. I talked about that. I'd give it like a 7 out of 10. It wasn't fantastic, but it was solid. Oh, I talked about that too. We watched Tetris. That was actually really good. I know some of that stuff that was exaggerated for the movie, of course. It's most things that happen, but it's kind of a nice nostalgia trip because by the time the Game Boy came out, I was 10. And Tetris in general, at least here, and not on computer, I was like 10. But it's like I talked about that. It was kind of like nostalgic when you're seeing like the prototype thing for the NES, and the guys playing it and stuff. And it's just kind of cool. But I haven't watched any shows. I've been watching like Garfield and Friends on Tubi for the nostalgia trip. Or Carmen San Diego. My stomach's making a lot of noises now. What are you gonna do? I'm not muting this thing for 5 minutes as my stomach makes all types of freaking weird sounds. But like I said, I'm excited for the garage house. I want to get some more. Like I said, I did that one garage sale pickups. Now we're entering May, so I really want to get in there and start hitting a lot, because there was only 2 that day that I went that I got those games. I only went to 2, and there was only 2, and I was surprised there was any because it was on the verge of raining. And last weekend it rained, but I wouldn't have been able to go on Saturday anyway. So I'm hoping this is a nice weekend. I can get out, maybe get to like 4 or 5 at least, and as May rolls on and then into June, that's when they'll start to really pop up. And then by June through October, June, July, August, September, October, they're like the 5 main months you're gonna have. May and November are like a 6 and 7, but they're not like full months. In April, of course, you can get some stuff as well. But maybe I'll end up getting 2 games from GameStop. I don't know. No, I started listening to. I knew some of this band's songs. I didn't know who they were, but this band Theory of a Dead Man, I'm sure quite a few who listened to them. But they played one on the radio at work, and it's like they have a new album, I guess, just came out. I think it's called Dinosaur, but they've been around like since 2002. There's another song they played on the radio, but I didn't know who it was, that Medicaid song or whatever it's called. But apparently they were more like hard rockish, and then they went kind of poppy or whatever, and then I guess they're back to hard, whatever. But it was the 2 of us stuck, and it's like the guy changed up the lyrics, so it's a cover song, but it's different lyrics, so they put their own spin on it, and I actually really like that song a lot. And then I heard another 2 songs on the album that were released. One was called Ambulance, the other one was Dinosaur. I really liked them. The riff in Dinosaur was, and I was watching on YouTube, and somebody commented this, and I was like, it really is. It was very CKY-ish, the riff. Not like it was a CKY riff, but it had that just feel of CKY. And then I listened to some of the older stuff and was enjoying that as well. Not a lot, but I think they got it. This is my 8th album, but I don't know. If any of you guys listen to them, let me know if there's like specific things I should listen to, because I was just digging them. But yeah, I'll turn this off in a minute. stop, find a game or two, right? Just keep buying games because I don't play them and I just keep buying them and I'm like, oh wait, I want them and I'm afraid I won't be able to get them again at the price because they're cheap. And then I have them, I don't play them. I have too many games. I'm gonna end up selling some over the summer. I might do some eBay stuff. I haven't done eBay in a bit because I haven't had to. So I might sell some of that, some games here just to free up some space. A lot of the games I have in the Xbox One aren't even have that much of value because I got them so cheap and they're just the basic stuff, you know. We'll see. I've been listening to at work too. We've been listening to some of the creepy stories, and I have been at home too. I get on the kick with the creepy stories channels on YouTube. I'll like listen like crazy, but then you keep hearing a lot of the people, the creators of the stories, not the creators of stories, but the channel makers, the people who make the videos. I don't know what I'm saying. They get stories from other people, fake or real. You know, it doesn't matter as long as it's creepy, right? A lot of them will tell the same stories, so you're hearing similar ones. I always like them though, and they're kind of relaxing to listen to, and some of them legitimately are creepy, like I said, real or not. But some of them, like, when it's a shorter story and it's not in deep detail, I'm like, that's probably true, but then there's other ones where the person's like, I'm going to tell you a story, I can't recall much, and they proceed to tell you what every person said, word for word, and it happened 15 years ago. This photograph of memories, and then that's ridiculous, you know. But I do like this. It's for everything, you know. Creepy hotel, creepy gas stations, rest stops, abandoned houses, home alone, babysitters, pizza delivery people, Walmart, Target, supermarket, malls, everything. I watch some of the ones with the visuals too. Like it'll be like things seen on ring cams or hidden rooms people found in their houses when they bought them and stuff, and there'll be pictures or some video included. I find that stuff infinitely more creepier than like movies and stuff like that. Like I was watching, I watched this the second time I watched it. I think I talked about it on Tubi. I was Missing 411 Hunted. There's two of them. This guy's written books as well. I think he used to be a detective. But the Hunted one is talking about like hunters who've like disappeared in the wilderness in the country, North America, but mainly America. And they clusters and stuff, and like they talk about like the 5 things, patterns and stuff like that. But anyway, you get the last part. He's talking to these guys who've been going like this same area since the 70s, and they're talking about how like they were hearing weird noises and stuff like that, and, like really bizarre weird noises and seeing lights in the sky, and it was like UFO or like kind of cryptid related. And that I was watching it at night, you know, and lights off, and like that creeps me out because I'm thinking like, oh man, it sends a little shiver down your spine, you know. But that stuff's fascinating to me, especially like the disappearance. How people literally almost disappear out of thin air. You know, it's just like, oh, they were there. They go over a hill and they're gone. You know, they search the place for weeks, cover every inch. Nothing is found. Not any kind of clue or anything. It's always crazy stuff, right? Makes you wonder. I assume I'm going to have to go to the bathroom. My stomach is really bugging out. But yeah, I want to try to do that camera one. I'm going to do the camera itself, do the stuff on the camera, because you're still going to get the same sounds, maybe enhanced by the Blue Yeti, and then I will like camera brush and camera tap this for the visual. The visual effect. Because that was one of my best viewing and liked videos, was one of the camera tapping ones and brushing. The really old school stuff, you know. But anyway, yeah, you know, more videos to come. I don't know what video I'm going to do for Saturday. I might do that. I still got to do that top 10 movies request that I got, but I'm going to make it just a top 5 because I was trying to think of 10. I kept getting to like 7 and I couldn't. The last 3 I was just going to pull names in, so I'm going to do top 5. You know, I'm just going to pick random movies. I'd rather do because my top 5, I know my top 5, you know. But then when I get past 5, I usually get to 7, but then I'm like trying to think of the other 3, and I'm like, I'm going to just pick random movies reason they're not really favorites. So I'll do a top 5 one hopefully by next week. Anyway, yeah, it's just a ramble here with a mid-ramble fart for anyone who watches at that point. I apologize for that. Hopefully you find it funny. Maybe get some ASMR from it. But thanks for checking this out. And